this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by third overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold. On 1st and 10, Darnold. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what do you...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with touchdown here. And they are able to opening drive.
We go tonight. 120. Hey, let's get that home. Shoot, shoot.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon, there was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch, because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that that carries over to this week as well.
Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jerick McKinnon.
Right there. 54 Mike. Check tight.
Darnold on first down. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Now the starters on the defensive side of the ball for the Ravens. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Pull it together.
On the counter, Hunt. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
I mean, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this one caught by Beasley. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. And that will be incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Here we go.
Here's Goff. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon.
Here we go, Carl. Here we go. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first. On 1st down, McKinnon again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Check nickel.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Jones has it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Now Hunt. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. And that'll be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. He completes it to Jones. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Darnold to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a return will stop right around the 25.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
20, 14, 14. By Alpha. 52. Here we go.
Goff now to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the 38, Goff. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 16th touchdown of the year as the Ravens push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up any. From the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, kill. We go, 76.
The final shot before break here. Gone. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
No, check that. We're on Mike 52 right here. Hey, Haywood.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
52's the mic. Check, 52's the mic. Here it comes.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Forced out to his left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield back quickly, and now first and goal.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
After the sack on first down, Goff, he finds McKinnon, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Here's Barrett looking to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Faking the give, Darnold. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. A play fake, and it's Darnold.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Gerald Gerald Everett, his second touchdown on the...
Here we go. 180. Choose the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch twins. Watch twins.
On second down now, it's Gordon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side, Gordon. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Gone. He finds Roberts, complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Quick slant there gets him the first down. 6 yards on the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And he finds Beasley, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Darnold. And Robinson with a big catch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Darnold now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. To the air again, Darnold. They'll find Everett there, complete.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So an interesting call there to take the three. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
180.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 5. 1:39 to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Open man is Higgins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving. Back to throw. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marvin Jones in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check, 59. I'm on.
Gone. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Like 20. Pick me
Goff now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to give it to Gordon, and he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. So the inability there to get conversion sort of leaves the door. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Darnold now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team...
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking.